EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. It's going to be a wet one. Here we go from the second city. The drive begins at the 20. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On third and a yard, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first down. Now give on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Now a give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. It looks middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Chicago.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. It's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You know, it's funny, Mike, I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their weight, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And from the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Yeah, he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Ravens first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Running is Mitchell. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens, they're on the board. It's 7-3. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Loop to kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's second down and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. At the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up
From the 44 now, here's second and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Off the play fake. Jackson out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Ravens bring their punt team out. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And a great run after being backed up. He's up to the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. They'll go with a counter on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Throwing on second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off. So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Try again. It's second and 10. Here's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now it's Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. To the air one more time with Jackson. His pass taken in by Shaheed. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Talk things over before third down.
Hey, middle. Ready.
Jackson up top again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Again, it's Jackson. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. Here's second and 6. To throw is Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring them down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Jackson exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 1. It's 7-6.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19.
So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll take it at the 12. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Third down and 9. Throwing Jackson. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 18-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. It's out left and complete to Burton. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Third down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll try to throw again. Here's a throw left side. Going to be intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming off. So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
It's first down, and they'll run. He'll work his way forward for the 3-0. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle.
47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
6 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be taken taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
From the 41, here's second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up third.
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Jackson. Escaping to his left. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown Bears. It's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The PAT, up and good. And the Bears will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Jackson now on second down. He's going to be marked down short of the 45, short of the first down, and here comes third down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On third and 1, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 15 on that game. First down, Baltimore.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Shamar Turner, he's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Rolling to the left. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to... end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession.
To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And there'll be no returns forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down to it.
Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he will go all the way. Ogunze, touchdown Chicago. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken around the 11. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the toss, they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very still. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll drop to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Mike, we always say pass rush ends games, and for all intents and purposes, this could be the game right here. There's no guarantee that if they fail on this 4th down, that they're going to have a chance to even get the ball back.
We are set for 4th and long.
Hey, mix it up. Mix it up.
Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. 2nd down and 8. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. 3rd and 10. Williams. Flush to his right. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bears. It was a game played a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oaks. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till what is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me. What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds up.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay